And welcome back, folks. This is Akamikaze here to bring you more Danganronpa. But first, I had to go full screen. Okay, and boop. Now let's not be confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone.
It could be that he put the cables in backwards, and now we know what happens when that happens. I mean, because that was a key point. This is like, I don't know.
No way, Gonta's the culprit.
Mass panic debate! Oh, great.
Gonta never hurt anyone.
Remember because
Doesn't remember
Gonta
a
wants
thing
to keep
about the
everyone
virtual
safe.
Damn it.
You did it, but you don't
Gonta would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
If there was a
Isn't that
glitch,
something we can
It's
just
gentlemen,
assume?
gentlemen, protect
it should
friends.
have affected all of us.
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Damn it, I hate this. I can't.
Gonta not lying.
That means there
That's
was
a
no.
Wait.
Believe Gonta.
Ugh. Yes!
Heard it.
Haha! I saw that! I couldn't understand anything anyone was saying. I just saw that wording and I'm like,
cause
boop.
of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the two cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Maybe he only plugged in the consciousness one.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
Did you do that on purpose, Kokichi?
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta's supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh!
That's your left hand!
Dun dun dun!
What?
Looks like it's decided.
That only decides that he couldn't get his memory out of there, but it doesn't show that he killed anyone.
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
I don't understand why Gonta would do that, so.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie. I'll never accept this. And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew.
I mean, really, I don't understand. I mean, they can't kill Gonta off. He has to be one of the last people alive. They can't keep making games and having the big buff guy continuously die.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you.
I mean, he came up with the, plan, but he didn't indicate how Gonta was a part of it.
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened.
Shit. that I'm assuming Gonta accidentally killed Miyu, and Kokichi's getting away with murder. And I believe Miyu just went up there to, talk with him, but protect herself just in case. Doesn't mean that she was trying to kill him.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
He wouldn't. That's the problem. Essentially, you're saying accidental killing is still a murder.
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet.
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already.
For the love of God, please let it be Kokichi. And that he's lying.
I care about the motive.
Gonta has no motive. He didn't do it
Well, I don't
knowingly.
Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
I think he's finally telling the truth.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Why do you say that now?
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
What? Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you?
I'm trying to think. I mean, if the toilet paper was used for strangulation and Gonta did it on accident, how would that work? Unless they're going to get busy up there and down and dirty. But no, if she touched Kokichi, he would freeze.
Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around. I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit.
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
How does one get their hair to stand up like that? Like, I would not deal with adjusting my hair every morning to look like that. I want to just wake up and have it look cool.
We can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
Because they were on that side. The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miyu could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
because he was forcefully logged out.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Unintentionally.
Miyu logged Kaito out from the start.
Okay, you keep making it sound like Miyu logged him out, but honestly, he had access to a phone. He could have logged out Kaito at any time. Miyu could have logged out anyone at any place.
But she did that to make us think.
Whoops.
Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out. Miyu's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Just something seems done. Kokichi was the last one to log out 2 minutes before logging out. I mean, I talked to him for like 2 seconds, and then 2 minutes later he logged out.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, So let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
Because they were having sex in the kitchen. The reason why Samugi and I can't be the culprit.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
I mean, technically, no. I was in the kitchen the entire time, and then she came in. Wait a moment. 10 minutes before. She says she saw Mew out the window, but how would she see? Well, you never know. Thing is Samugi does not have a solid alibi. Technically, I do, because Samugi came in to see me.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right?
That is true.
The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down.
No, it doesn't mean that they were on the roof. They could have rigged up some kind of system utilizing the digital world's laws of physics.
Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Yeah?
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
How? The reason why Kokichi couldn't be is... he couldn't have killed Mew.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
That's... I mean, there's ways around it. There could be plans and shit. And he could have succeeded in one of them where he didn't touch her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
Seriously, it doesn't seem... I mean, how? How? I'm trying to figure this out. Because someone would have had to have wrapped the toilet paper around her neck. And then... I don't know how that would work. I mean, Gonta's down at the bottom. He starts pulling, going, "Why toilet paper stuck? Gonta need to take shit."
Well, who is it?
Don't answer, Shuichi. You don't need to answer that. This is all Kokichi's trap.
There's only one suspect left. Only one person who could have done this. No, I have to say it. Damn it. I don't want to choose Gonta.
It's Gonta.
But how? Explain to me how.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder.
No, I mean, there has to be something else.
You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for.
You haven't explained how. Explain to me how Gonta killed her.
The thing you guys wanted so badly, a truth without any lies. Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
But how?
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
But, I mean, it's convenient that, you know, his cables were mixed up. And how? Explain to me how! This is irritating. Because, you know, usually I'd have some kind of idea of what it could have been. The only thing I could think of is Kokichi set up something with the toilet paper and then had Gonta pull it unwittingly.
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything, so oh well.
And see, that's convenient too.
A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
That's the thing, is he's an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be
Unless-
Kokichi's trap.
Unless when he went in there, he's like, oh, Gonta's actually evil. I must play the idiot, but I'm actually a really intelligent gorilla.
I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
He's not intentionally.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
You
to
want proof? I've got your proof.
Oh, please, please, please give me the proof. I need this.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
See? Except for Gonta was over at the toilet paper. Again.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
Unless they set up some kind of system. But I still don't get how Gonta ended up killing. I mean, utilizing the binoculars? But how?
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
But he's not that fast.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
Well, since he has the same aspect, he'd probably injure himself.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough.
Yeah.
How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
But the toilet paper. The toilet paper!
Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
Something's missing. It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. But
No, that's wrong.
What?
Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
oh my god. Use the toilet paper to climb down?
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Gonta could have seen Miu trying to kill Kokichi, and then he strangled her. Then put her on the sled and let go. And then climbed it. But that requires much more brain power than he normally has. Unless switching the cable caused an inverse of his inhibitions.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth.
But there's still no how.
No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Calm yo tits, bro.
Kaito!
Mellow your milkers.
Fine then. I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up.
Please, please make me wrong. I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want all of us to survive, I can't back down. Argument, armament, what the fuck?
I'll never accept this. Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
This is taking too long.
Why are you listening to Kokichi?
I'm getting used to this right now.
Damn it! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that. But there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us, damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here!
Damn it!
You're naked. Yes, we know the toilet paper.
The toilet
I mean,
paper
hell,
we found
I would have
outside
hidden
the
it.
mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet
So
paper?
he strangled her, put her on the thing, pushed her off, and then climbed down using the binoculars and the toilet paper.
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon.
Oh no, strangled her.
That's why we didn't find it anywhere else.
I never got to look in the bathroom.
Not at the scene of the crime, nor on
No
Miu's
wonder we
body.
couldn't go in the bathroom.
It was outside the mansion.
Rolled up! Gentlemen roll up toilet paper after done killing.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof,
If you say if it would break.
then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
Yeah, there is.
I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am. I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end.
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
But how do you get it off afterward? I mean, if it's tied to it to hold your weight, it's not like you can just tug it and make it come off.
What?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is if Kokichi was up there to untie it. Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just
I
hung it.
completely forgot about that. Since it wouldn't break, you could utilize the toilet paper and wrap it around and climb down, then pull it back around. You wouldn't have to actually tie it to it. And I didn't think of that. Then again, it's because I'm an idiot. Yeah, like
And
that.
then use the doubled up toilet paper to climb down.
but then perfectly roll it back up.
But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
But I believe Gonta didn't intentionally do it. I honestly...
Really?
I don't believe Gonta... I can't believe that he did. Intentionally. It's not possible.
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom.
He wouldn't have had
I
time.
guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Yeah, but that seems really stupid to throw it literally next to him. And it was rolled up! Rolled oopa. Whoosh! That's a good arm for toilet paper. Could have just hit it in his jacket or up his ass. I mean...
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
There's gotta be something else.
That... it's...
There has to be something else.
So, it's true. Going to really kill Mew.
There has to be something else. There's just no fucking way he did that willingly.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta.
You may have come up with a plan, but I don't believe he intentionally killed anyone.
Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
No.
Stop. I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me.
What if he doesn't remember? Then how are we going to get him to confess unless when he came back, he was still fooked up in the head and now he's intelligent?
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
It can't be right! At all!
Okay.
God. No, no, no! Alright, that's the left and mouse button. Alright, what color cord did the culprit stick in the right port? What do I have? What did Mew do when the others left for the mansion? He was investigating the kitchen. Do I have any people yet? No, the bottle of poison. On the roof, I don't have any of those. How much did Mew use when she got to the mansion? Cell phone, I mean... No. Huh. Okay, that's where that one goes. To move the body off the roof, what was taken out of... It just still doesn't seem right. Because everyone had the same strength, but they never mentioned weight. Oh, I gotta go back. There's the left for the mansion. She dropped the thing, but... Okay. And I have what? I have one left to choose from. Oh, that's right. Dang it. I'm using like a mouse in this. Well, I guess she was planning to murder Ghost. She wouldn't have done crap like this. Unless she was planning on having sex with Kokichi and just freezing him still during it. Dun dun dun. Alright. Mew smuggles in a hammer. Scroll down, because 4 of them are easily taken care of. Okay, so now we go back here. I wonder if it literally made him evil.
This is the truth of the case. The case began last night. After being convinced by Mew, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world.
He did it to protect Kokichi?
But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports.
Making him an evil mad genius.
Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar.
You would think that would just shut it down and kick him out.
As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well.
Shit.
Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder. But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one.
And me, I didn't even consider any of this because I thought everyone dealt with the error initially, not one person.
Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned.
Well, you could have just killed him with the poison right there. I mean, had your chair next to him. Log in at the time of the poison, make it look like he poisoned himself.
Yes. The reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
So she fell in love with me, gave me her
After
panties,
we had
and
all
then
moved in,
tried to
Mew
kill
explained
someone.
the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
Nyom.
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river.
How did she...
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel.
But my question is how did the others expect to log out to find out about this murder thing? Because there's no longer a bridge.
At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon.
My brain was trying to analyze the bottom floor and the top floor at the same time. Me as the dumbs.
Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through.
Oh, come on. Me and Fizco could find a way around it.
And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. Who was on the roof at the time. The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
Should have made them breakable. I mean, what was wrong with making them breakable? I mean, there was that bridge, but I mean, could have always found another way.
Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof.
But what about the fact that she was, like, still alive when they removed the headset?
He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone.
But how did they know that she was an object? She didn't tell anyone. Oh, well, I guess she told Kokichi, I'm assuming.
The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof.
That would have been fun if it wasn't for the fact of
only
death.
Objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion.
If we didn't hear it from the mansion, that would have probably changed things up.
Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it.
Just bust in there like going to no understand, and then just like run into the bathroom and act like you're searching, put the toilet paper back.
They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten. Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
You're kidding me. This isn't right! I mean, what was his...
This is the truth we've reached.
Truth you've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand. Cause Gonta not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Gonta kill Mew, forget everything. Gonta even think he not do anything bad. And then Gonta tried to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why Gonta do such terrible things?
That's what I want to know.
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
That has to be it. I mean, really.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
No! I want to know!
Is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
End of the game, Kokichi wins.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times.
I mean, why can't there be something else? And why did Gonta agree to it in the game? He still acted the same, but why? How did that work?
Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
I mean, heck, Kokichi may have found a way to, actually strangle him. And then Gonta came up top and caught him Mew already dead. And then he's like, oh, they're gonna blame you, Gonta. You better escape while you can. And then while Kokichi ran down to get into the, Kokichi just sent off the thing. And then he runs down back into the spa. Gonta starts to run away using the toilet paper. And then he's trying not to get caught as the killer, even though he wasn't the killer. I mean, come on!
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Enough with your fucking robot bear stuffed toy incest baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby. Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin!
I mean, it's plausible what I said, right? That Gonta went up the stairs and caught what's-his-face strangling. He didn't get touched by Mew. And then, tricked Gonta to run away like it was going to be his fault.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off! It's voting time!
Did Kokichi ever get told that his avatar couldn't hurt Mew? Until after the fact they logged out? I mean, really? When did that happen? It's Kokichi! Announcement.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kokichi, just because I want to believe Gonta that much. That I'll risk my life and everyone else's. Damn it. I want to know why! I mean, really, I want to know why. And who else voted for Kokichi, by the way? That's pretty awesome. But it would still need, 2 votes to even tie.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I know I made the wrong choice in there, but honestly, I'd rather have Gonta stay alive for what he could do for the world than Kokichi still being alive to do all the harm in the world. I guarantee he's caused more of the problems in this killing game than Gonta will ever in his lifetime. That may be selfish of me about the other... What is it? So there's 8 people. Me, Kokichi. The other 6... Oh, and Gonta, because he's a part of that. The other 5 people that are a part of that. I mean, I hate to sacrifice your lives, but Gonta is the ultimate good guy. I'm a horrible person. Damn it! Oh. So stupid. I'm sorry. I want Kokichi to die. I really do. He should have been the one, not freaking Gonta. It still hasn't explained what Gonta was thinking inside of the game. Because he seemed to act the same.
Absolutely right.
Can we see what happened? What actually happened? Please.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
Fuck you, Monokuma.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
Again, fuck you, Monokuma.
Damn.
No, we shouldn't. How about, after his parents and grandparents says, assholes! 6 names?
Yay!
What?
And another thing. Here. Oh.
What was that?
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is this, the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta?
Oh, I see.
How can he explain if he doesn't remember?
Huh?
please stop!
All right.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Huh?
What?
Because
Well, that would make sense, but what's saying that he can actually remember from here to there again? What would make you think that that would work? Then again, it could be an evil-ass Gonta in there.
But
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data. Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is
Oh
now
my god.
complete.
I forgot all about the alter ego thing.
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Huh? What this? What happening? Huh? Huh?
This is gonna end badly.
What's that mean?
Hey, now then.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, why would he willingly do this?
Please. Why? Huh?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Turn to an evil avatar.
Gonta.
He tricked him into thinking that he could save everyone.
Huh?
Save everyone?
Gonta don't know. Wrong.
He wanted to save everyone?
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
So it's the same Gonta.
Yeah.
But...
Why?
Gonta.
Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand. I know it's gonna explain it, but it just... It does not make sense.
What?
Oh.
Kokichi used his lithe body.
Huh?
The card key? So you used it?
Yeah.
You saw the outside world.
What?
What?
Please wait.
Oh, yeah, explain. What do you mean?
Hey!
No.
Huh?
Again?
In other words,
The right to view the outside world and not go into it?
yeah.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Memories of the outside... Did he use that on Miyu? No, I would have had to have done it beforehand. Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
What?
You know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
Incomprehensible.
Oh? You get it?
Wait, what?
hey!
To tell you the truth, too bad.
Like we would have known to ask for the flashback light?
Always messing around.
I mean, yeah, Kokichi... going to volunteer to watch Kokichi.
Maybe.
I don't... So we showed Gonta the outside world. And so he killed Mew, what, to keep everyone inside? I mean, that still doesn't explain. I mean, because it's not an evil alter ego, but he was shown something that would cause him to... But then... The lack of memory wasn't a part of his plan. That just happened to be coincidental.
Gonta!
That's right, they left first. I definitely made this video go way too long, but I don't care.
How'd this happen?
Put everyone out of their misery? Excuse me?
Well, that's...
Wait. What? You tried to get Gonta to kill everyone, or try and make it seem like... I mean, he would be the only one released, but he'd only do that to save everyone from shit?
What did you say?
No way! Wrong.
If something like that could get Gonta to think that death is a better choice, Gonta, it has to be fucking horrible out there. I mean, we're talking atrocious.
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta?
How'd this happen?
It's hell outside and hell inside?
But...
He easily tricked Gonta into that, but still.
Yeah. You get it?
Hold on!
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey!
Right?
Please. Sorry.
Why? Why can't you tell us? We need to know. If we should be put out of our misery, that should be our choice, not yours, not Kokichi's. Because you were tricked by Kokichi.
Why?
Can't tell us why. End up like Gonta?
Huh?
But now we don't know any more than when we started. I mean, what was the point of this class trial? If this is going to be how it is, where you just freaking tell us that it was him, you could have explained the entire process of what happened. And then we could prove it. Easily. Is this a booty call? Yeah. I mean, her inventions could change the world, but I mean, given the aspect of what it sounds like, it would take a lot more than just you to save the world. That's why the door was locked. I mean, I can't see Gonta killing anyone. Willingly or not, he wouldn't hurt a fly, but why? I mean, he is such a manipulator. The ultimate manipulator. He got Gonta to kill someone. Then why not kill Kokichi? He's there.
It can't be.
By the way,
Huh?
How was it Gonta's idea? But we'll find out.
Gonta!
but
Stop it!
Well,
Sorry!
Why? Just let us make our own decisions. I mean, I'd like to have my own choice of death, you know?
Always messing around.
And I mean, I was saying that Gonta could, you know, do good for the world. I believe he could with the innocence and power that he had. I still believe that. But with Kokichi around, he was so easily manipulated that he turned to murder. I mean, he was the most innocent out of all of us. It's just not fair for any of us. I mean, Gonta could have, you know, just as easily killed me off, and then I wouldn't be able to do this stuff, and everyone would die, except for one person.
How can this... Sorry!
Whoops. Didn't mean to click. Gonta.
Gonta, idiot!
You got him to do that! You little shit! You talked him into doing that!
huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
No, you think so, and you forced Gonta to think so.
Don't screw around.
Please stop!
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical here, Digital Gonta is the one that killed it, not the Gonta that came out of the same, that, you know, woke up from a dream. It wasn't Gonta, it was that Gonta, which means we should smash the laptop currently.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a start.
I know that!
I suppose.
So am I!
I mean, I would just paralyze him by, like, I would have made it so I could paralyze anyone by a word. Like, everyone gets paralyzed at the same time, and then she kills him, and then everyone gets unpaused.
That's enough!
And say it was a glitch in the system.
Please stop!
It is his fault. And you never know if his tears are real, but so far they haven't been.
Hey, hey!
Fuck you, Monokuma.
Huh?
What?
And another thing.
So am I!
Are you serious?
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that!
But
I mean, was he serious about going with Gonta, or you knew that Gonta would, try and stop him?
Okay. Ah.
Wait, what?
Yeah?
What? Wait, I'm sorry, this just seems grosser and more disturbing each time something is said.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Gonta!
You're the one who planned it with Gonta.
no.
Can we keep the digital Gonta at least? Have some part of him?
How can this be?
Get attacked by a computer bug?
It's punishment time!
Sorry, everyone. Gonta, idiot!
Still don't understand. Why are they doing this to everyone? It's like this is what they're doing for the, ultimate hunt. And fuck. Let me guess, the pregnancy has something to do with it? A hornet. A robotic hornet. Wild West insecticide. Gonta is very durable. Don't die, Gonta. What the fuck?! What the fuck?! Gonta didn't deserve a death like that. Monokuma Cubs did, but what the fuck?!
Thrilling. Dang it!
Why?
Unbelievable.
But how?
Got a minute?
Okay.
No one deserved their fates, but that was horrible to happen to Gonta.
Damn it.
I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for the medication I'm on, I'd be crying too. Dot, fucking dot, fucking dot.
Got a minute?
What was that?
You?
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
I fucking knew he was still fucking little shit! Come on!
Kokichi!
I can't even stay mad for very long.
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
Fucking knew it was a lie.
You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
You would never cry for anyone. The ultimate liar.
What?
Because...
Good purpose, my ass.
What? Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
Well, you know...
Huh?
What are you?
Which means... You really don't get it.
Hey!
Then why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body, nothing but raw, unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted.
Supreme leader of evil? I didn't even consider that one.
The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it.
Why would he be considered an ultimate and let alone be, allowed into an academy?
There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others!
You?
If it wasn't for the fact that me being Suichi, being the one to deduce all of this stuff in case there was more killings, I'd snap his neck right now. Because then Gonta wouldn't be dead if I snapped his neck earlier.
Then...
You're so dumb.
You bastard. Do you want to die?
Don't screw around.
Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. Please punch him, please punch him. Yes! A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
Oops,
Wait, what?
Sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Excuse me?
Kaito!
You?
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Kaito!
Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes.
Got a minute?
And then Maki punch him.
You bastard.
Whoa. Don't mess with Maki's man.
Let's have more fun. Maki.
No, Maki. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Right?
Are you alright?
Sorry.
Oh?
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi.
Hmm?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi, and you always will be.
Oh, man.
Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room.
Kaito.
Kaito, are you okay?
Huh?
Kaito?
Hey,
What?
He needs to just speak the truth.
Okay?
Kaito tried to get up, but Kaito doubled over. His knees gave out, and he collapsed hard. Cough.
What?
Kaito?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
What is it, lung cancer?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill. I just coughed too much and cut my throat or something. I don't know.
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet.
Kaito.
Okay, I'll go with...
Shut up!
Huh?
What? Kaito staggered off.
Well,
Dot, dot, dot.
Hmm.
Dot, dot, dot. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. I wanted it so damn bad, I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing this stupid game. Just like Kokichi. Dot, dot, dot.
Damn it!
It's almost time. Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough. I'll end it. Now is the time. I'll end this killing game.
This world is mine. Kokichi. Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? He's the one been writing that shit? Leaving 7 remaining. Yeah, I want to save. Long ass episode. Bullshit episode. I hate this episode. I mean, I really hate it. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to complete this game, I do. So fucking stupid. I mean, it should be the manipulator who dies. But no, it has to be the person who carried out the actual murder. I would kill Kokichi myself, really. So he can't manipulate us anymore. Right now there's 7, would leave 5. And I believe those 5 people are good enough, at least at this point, they're good enough not to kill each other. I could honestly see the aspect that they're going to make one more game, like number 4, and then they're going to turn around and combine all 4 games, the remaining people, and make a fucking killing game out of that.